Hey, beautiful soul. Welcome in for your weekly reading for the week of July 11th through July 18th. I'm Joy Giovanni, Joyful Medium. I help people get clear messages and guidance from the spirit world or from their own souls about their own lives. This week's energy is looking like some big shifts are happening, but we might be so busy that we're missing some of the energy. So pay attention for this heads up and guidance. It looks like we're going to be having some choices. We're invited to do some reflection and really just get clear on how we can surrender this week. This first card that I want to talk about is this Ace of Pentacles, Two of Pentacles. Ace is new beginnings, and I really do feel the underlying potential for new beginnings this week, but I think that'll be coming in later weeks. Let's see. But this Two of Pentacles is about this energy of juggling. Now, it can be, for example, maybe in the company you work for, there's lots of people taking vacation right now and you're taking on extra tasks and you feel like you're juggling. This probably has to do with your work or the business of life, right? I have a friend who their air conditioner just went out and their refrigerator just went out and they're juggling service people and getting their house in order, so to speak. So just this energy of it being very busy in whatever way that shows up for you, but lots of choices being thrown at you at the same time, because twos are often about choices, collaboration. And if you're uncertain about which choices to make this week, this next card holds the guidance. It's this Hermit card. Now, this is a major arcana, so overall life guidance with this card, reminding you to take a step back, go within, use whatever tools you have. Perhaps you have meditation. Perhaps you've been with me for a while and you know how to ask for a sign. You can still get that free sign mini course on the homepage of my website, joyfulmedium.com. It's called Sign Magnet. It will teach you how to get signs if you don't already know. Perhaps you know how to work with your guides or your own intuition. That's what we're being asked to do this week. And remember, you might not have clarity on all the elements, all the little fine-tuning pieces, but you will feel those gentle nudges of direction of pause here, move this way, say no to this, right? So just going in for some clear guidance. And if you do need to get the advice of someone in your life, make sure you're checking in with wise mentors, not someone who is like emotionally attached to the choice you're making, but someone that is neutral, that can give you a more overarching perspective this week. And don't be asking just everyone. So this next card is right in line with this choices and evaluation. This is the Nine of Pentacles. So we've talked about this card before recently. This person has been sowing their seeds, tending to this garden. And if you look, this little bird represents spirit or their own soul right on top, just trying to nudge them. Is this what you want? Is this a crop you were hoping to grow? Is this the way you are wanting this to look? So the encouragement here back to this first card is don't be so busy juggling maybe everyone else's tasks or your things and other people's things that you're missing this time to really evaluate how things are showing up, how things are rolling out. Perhaps there are things that you thought would have come to fruition by now and haven't. Just reevaluating the direction you're going, perhaps the steps that you're taking to make some of these things happen or to encourage the energy that way, right? And we're being reminded as well with this Strength card, this lion also represents spirit, that we do have more support than we often realize. And even though we might be feeling a little tossed around right now or a little uncertain in the energy, you do have this deep, more of like a core quality of strength in your life. This again is a major arcana. So more about your life as a whole than just the day-to-day business of life. Although of course those qualities apply to the day-to-day business of life. So be tuning in to ask your angels, your guides, your own soul. Your soul knows what you want to accomplish in this lifetime. And even if things seem a little uncertain on the outside, a little chaotic, a little confusing, just know that you have the strength to persevere through whatever is showing up this week. And again, going within here. Now, this last card I think really clarifies a lot of what we've been talking about. This is this Five of Cups. If you notice, there is a bridge for this person to cross from this shore over into the big city, into new opportunity and different lifestyle. But they're very far from this bridge. They're not even looking at it, not even noticing it. And if you notice, what they are noticing is these 3 cups that have spilled over. There's still 2 cups behind them that are upright, perfectly doing well. But these 3 cups spilled over often represent either an emotion or a relationship shifting gears in a way that is perhaps not what we originally wanted, sometimes not even what we expected. This often can be external from us. So perhaps someone in your life has made some choices that affect you that you didn't really feel like you had a say in. Have you ever had this happen? And we don't want to be crying over spilled milk, so to speak. We want to be, even when really tough things happen. And that's, again, back to this energy of it just being generally very busy, juggling lots of things. We want to be paying attention for the emotions of others, for how others are showing up, for it's not just red flags that are glaring, but kind of the things we sense in the undercurrent of the energy. Oh, I know that person's saying everything's fine, but I feel like something's different here. Something's changing here. And cups are all about the emotions. So really be tuning into your own emotions. Again, with this Hermit card, going within, evaluating how you feel, how this can affect your overall plans for the better, and what might need to shift for you. But 5 is often about change. Now, I know some of you get scared and think like, oh, change, that's bad, I don't like it. Change doesn't have to be bad. Change is truly inevitable. And the more we can surrender to what shows up, get still, go within, get clear about what are the potential next steps, what are the directions we might want to move in, the less that this feels hurtful, right? Even if it's just the way the chips are falling, so to speak. And the more it feels like, okay, I'm being presented with this new opportunity, with this new potential to move in a different direction. Given what has come up, what has happened, the emotions of others, the behaviors of others, what choices do I want to make? Maybe for some of you, I really do feel like this is a shift in a relationship. It could be a romantic relationship, it could be a business relationship, or just a personal relationship, or perhaps someone that's close to you might be going through the breakdown of a relationship, or big changes in a relationship, or the way we relate to something in our lives just not working anymore. But again, we're being asked to look at what we're sowing, look at what energy we're putting in, look at what we're tending to in our thoughts, in our deeds, in our actions. If things are not rolling out the way we want because of our own choices, or because of the choices of someone else, or that's just how life is sometimes, really just nurturing our own emotions, finding that strength within, finding that clarity that, okay, sometimes life doesn't roll out how we expected, but that can open us up for miracles and blessings and opportunities that perhaps we never even considered that can now be available to us going forward. So don't be afraid of change, even though sometimes it can feel a little bit uncomfortable. It is within the potential for us to move any change towards our own highest and greatest good if we choose. But just part of this going within and this getting clarity is to kind of open your perspective, right? Sure, maybe we don't like that these cups spilled over. We don't like that some of this is not working out how we wanted to control and we wanted to force forward, but it leaves other opportunities. And what's up with these 2 cups still standing up? That means some things still are going really well, or are there as pillars for us to lean on, or things for us to draw clarity from, strength from. Perhaps it's leaning on the other relationships in your life, right? So lots of busyness this week, lots of upheaval, it feels like, but the chance to get more clear about what we truly want. We do have the ability to create still. We're stronger than we realize and more supported, and going within and getting still to get clear is the solution this week. Let me know what is showing up for you, and I am wishing you all wonderful things. Big hugs, lots of love. Bye for now.